Welcome back to Learning Nails and Aesthetics. We are in the Milady Foundations book, Chapter 10, Business Skills, the Beauty Business, page 288. Keep in mind, I am not AI. Mistakes will be made. Shout out to Miss Antoinistic, Bubblicious Press-Ons. It's me and Nails Face. Welcome. Let's get started. Payroll and employee benefits. In order to have a successful business, one in which everyone feels appreciated and is happy to work hard to service clients well, you must be willing to share your success with your staff whenever it is financially feasible to do so. You can do this in a number of ways. Make it your top priority to meet your payroll obligations in the allotment of funds. This comes first. It will also be your largest expense. Whenever possible, offer hardworking and loyal employees as many benefits as possible. Either cover the cost of these benefits or simply make them available to employees who can decide if they can cover the cost themselves. Provide staff members with a schedule of employee evaluations. Make it clear that it is expected of them if they are to receive pay increases. Create and stay with a tipping policy. It's a good idea both for your employees and your clients to know exactly what is expected. It is also important to be familiar with the tax laws around tipping. Put your entire pay plan in writing. Create incentives by giving your staff opportunities to earn more money, prizes, or tickets to educational events and trade shows. Rewards can inspire employees to achieve more. Create business policies and stick to them. Everyone should be governed by the same rules, including you. Managing personnel. As a new business owner, one of your most challenging tasks will be managing your staff. At the same time, leading your team can also be very rewarding. If you are good at managing others, you can make a very positive impact on their lives and their ability to earn a living. If managing people does not come naturally, don't despair. People can learn how to manage other people, just as they learn how to drive a car or perform hair services. Keep in mind that managing others is a serious job. Whether or not it comes naturally to you, it takes time to become comfortable with the role. Human resources, HR, is an entire specialty in its own right. It not only covers how you manage employees, but also what you can and cannot say when hiring, managing, or firing. All employers must be familiar with various civil rights laws, including Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, the EEOC, regulations, and the Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA, which pertains to hiring and firing, as well as business design for accessibility. Every business should have a written personal policy and procedures manual, and every employee must read it and sign it. If employee manuals are a nominal fee. What? If you choose to use a payroll company, you can provide HR services and employee manuals for a nominal fee. Sorry, I skipped a line there. The more documented systems you have for managing human resources, the better. There are many excellent books, both within and outside the beauty industry, that you can use as resources for learning about managing employees and staff. Spend an afternoon online at your local bookstore researching the topic and purchasing materials or registering for classes that will educate and inform you. Once you have a broad base of information, you will be able to select a technique or style that best suits your personality and that of your salon, spa, or barbershop. The front desk. Most owners believe that the quality and pricing of services are the most important elements of running a successful salon, spa, or barbershop. Certainly, these are crucial, but too often the front desk, the operations center of the business, is overlooked. The best businesses employ professional receptionists to handle the job of answering phones, scheduling appointments, greeting clients, and attending to client needs. The reception area. First impressions count, and since the reception area is the first thing clients see, it needs to be attractive, appealing, and comfortable. This is your business's nerve center, where retail merchandise will be on display, where the phone system is centered, where the financial transactions will be carried out, and where your receptionist will stand should you employ one. Make sure that the reception area is stocked with business cards and a prominently displayed price list that shows at a glance what your client should expect to pay for various services. The receptionist. A well-trained receptionist is crucial to the life of the business, as the receptionist is the first and last person the client contacts. The receptionist should have an image that reflects your brand, be pleasant and patient, greet each client with a smile, and address each client by name. Efficient, friendly, and consistent service fosters goodwill, confidence, and satisfaction. In addition to filling the crucial role of greeter, the receptionist handles other important functions, including answering the phone, booking appointments, informing beauty professionals that a client has arrived, preparing daily appointment information for the staff, recommending additional services and products to clients. The receptionist should have a thorough knowledge of all retail products carried by the shop so that they can also serve as a salesperson and information source for clients. During slow periods, it is customary for the receptionist to perform certain other duties and activities, such as straightening up the reception area and maintaining inventory and daily reports. Personal calls or personal projects are done on personal time, not at work. Booking appointments. The key duty of the receptionist is booking appointments. This must be done with care because services are sold in terms of time on the appointment page. Appointments must be scheduled to make the most efficient use of everyone's time, both the client and the beauty pro. Under ideal circumstances, a client should not have to wait for a service, and professionals should not have to wait for the next client. Booking appointments is primarily the receptionist's job, but when they are not available, the owner or manager or one of the other professionals in small businesses can help with scheduling. It is important for each person involved in working the reception area to understand how to book an appointment and how much time is needed for each service. Regardless of who actually makes the appointment, anyone who answers the phone or deals with clients must have a pleasing voice and personality, like me. I'm pretty awesome. The appointment book. The appointment book helps professionals arrange time to suit their clients' needs. It should accurately reflect what is taking place in the salon, spa, or barbershop at any given time. In larger establishments, the receptionist prepares the appointment schedule for staff members. In smaller shops, each person may prepare their own schedule. Increasingly, the appointment book is computerized and easily accessed through the business's computer system, or it may be on actual hard copy book located at the reception desk. Some shops have websites with online booking systems, which tie into scheduling software. The telephone. The majority of beauty businesses is handled over the telephone. Good telephone habits and techniques make it possible for the owner and employees to increase business and improve relationships with clients and suppliers. With each call, a gracious, appropriate response will help build the shop's reputation. For example, "Thank you for calling Spa Milady. Shannon speaking. How may I help you?" Good planning. Because it can be noisy, business calls to clients and suppliers should be made at a quiet time on the day or from a what? Let's start over. Good planning. Because it can be noisy, business calls to clients and suppliers should be made at a quiet time of the day or from a quiet area of the shop. Telephone etiquette is as follows. Use a pleasant telephone voice, speak clearly, and use correct grammar. A smile on your face will be reflected in your voice and counts for a lot. Show interest and concern when talking with a client or a supplier. Be polite, respectful, and courteous to all, even when people may test the limits of your patience. Be tactful. Do not say anything to irritate the person on the other end of the line. Incoming telephone calls. An incoming call is often your client's first impression of your business. Clients usually call ahead of appointment with a preferred beauty pro, but may call to cancel or reschedule. The person answering the phone should have the necessary telephone skills to handle these calls. When you answer the phone, say good morning, afternoon, or evening. Thank you for calling the Milady salon. How may I help you? Or thank you for calling Milady Barbers. This is Jonathan speaking. How may I help you? Some businesses require that you give your name to the caller. The first words you say tell the caller something about your personality. Let callers know that you are glad to hear from them. Answer the phone promptly. A good rule of thumb is to pick up the phone by the fourth ring. On a system with more than one line, if a call comes in while you are talking on another line, ask to put the first person on hold, answer the second call, and ask that person to hold while you complete the first call. Take calls in the order in which they are received. If you do not have the information requested by a caller, either put the caller on hold and get the information, or offer to call the person back with the information as soon as you have it. Do not talk with a client standing nearby while you are speaking with someone on the phone. Have one conversation at a time to avoid doing a disservice to both clients. Booking appointments by phone. When booking appointments, write down the client's first and last name, their phone number, their email address, and the service booked. Many businesses call the client to confirm the appointment 1 or 2 days before it is scheduled. Automated systems can send an email or even a text message confirmation. All employees should be familiar with all services and products available in the salon, spa, or barbershop and their cost, as well as which professionals perform specific services, such as color correction or microdermabrasion. Be fair when making assignments. Don't schedule 6 appointments for one professional and only 2 for another, unless it's necessary because you are working with specialists. However, if someone calls to ask for an appointment with a particular professional on a particular day and time, make every effort to accommodate the client's request. If the beauty pro is not available, handle the situation in one of the following ways. Suggest other times that the professional is available. If the client cannot come in at any of those times, suggest another professional. If the client is unwilling to try another professional, offer to call the client if there is a cancellation at the desired time. Handling complaints over the phone. Handling complaints, particularly over the phone, is a difficult task. The caller is probably upset and probably short-tempered. Respond with self-control, tact, and courtesy, no matter how trying the circumstances. Only then will the caller feel that they have been treated fairly. The tone of your voice must be sympathetic and reassuring. Your manner of speaking should convince the caller that you are really concerned about the complaint. Do not interrupt the caller. After hearing the complaint in full, try to resolve the situation quickly and effectively. Check in. List the 4 elements of a successful salon, spa, or barbershop. List marketing strategies for building your business. A new salon, spa, or barbershop owner will want to get the business up and running as soon as possible to start earning some revenue and to begin paying off debt. This is where marketing, a strategy for how goods and services are bought, sold, and exchanged, comes in. Think of marketing as the method you'll use to attract and retain satisfied clients. It is the means for selling and promoting your business. According to a survey conducted by the Professional Beauty Association, PBA, the top 3 ways that clients find a service provider are 1. Recommendations or referrals, 2. A convenient location, and 3. Advertisements. With this in mind, the focus of many of your marketing strategies will likely be aimed at answering one question. What are your clients telling their friends about your business? Viral marketing. The modern version of word of mouth is viral marketing, which, despite the different media, often still takes the form of referrals and recommendations. It is the personal communication about a service or product between target clients and their friends, relatives, and associates. The viral marketing technique can further pass your message along to hundreds of thousands of potential clients through social media sites and email campaigns. Viral marketing is a phenomenon of the digital age that you can use, and may already have used, to spread your brand by way of clients who are so motivated about your services that they will tell their friends and family along interpersonal networks that can reach into the thousands. Social media for the business owner. Social media as a business tool has been covered in other chapters, but it is worth repeating the strength and this platform to engage and communicate with a community of people, and as an ideal vehicle for viral marketing. Social media allows you to bridge geographical and cultural differences to reach a variety of people with the same interests and desires. It is a means to attract a following and have other people promote you and your business via viral marketing. This is accomplished by consistently providing content that is seen as valuable and relevant to your audience, and by providing your online community with avenues to interact with your brand outside of the salon, spa, or barbershop itself. The following are a few ways you might use social media to provide consistent content orientated around your business. Write a blog reflecting your knowledge, talent, and skills with beauty and wellness tips and resources. Post beauty and wellness tips of the day. Network with cosmetic and beauty brands and give your personal review of new products. Start a beauty and wellness advice column. Don't forget to follow your social media best practices from Chapter 2, Professional Image. Here's a tip. This chapter provides a general overview of the complex issues involved in salon, spa, and barbershop ownership. There are many resources on the internet for further study. These can get you started. Design. Beautydesign.com. Click on the Design Center tab at the top to see various salon layouts and photos of salons from all over the world. CollinsMFGCO.com. Check out the gallery and design options at this manufacturer of salon, spa, and barbershop equipment. Human Resources. DOL.gov/compliance/guide. This is the U.S. Department of Labor's online employment law guide. EEOC.gov. Research relevant equal employment opportunity regulations at the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission website. Check out the compliance manual. HR.blr.com. This site offers human resources related business and legal reports. Find a form, dozens of topics, and regulations by state. Small business ownership and operation. Business.com. Find advice on business topics from A to Z and business resources for accounting, sales, marketing, technology, and more. iSquare.com, the small business advisor. SalonBuilder.com. Find information on starting a beauty business. Strategies.com. This site offers salon and spa business growth seminars, training, and coaching. Salon, spa, and barbershop software. harms-software.com. shortcuts.net. salonbizsoftware.com. saloniris.com. salon-software.com. Advertising. The term advertising encompasses promotional efforts that are paid for and are directly intended to increase business. Advertising includes all activities that promote your salon, spa, or barbershop favorably, from newspaper ads to radio spots to charity events that the business participates in. Excuse me. Such as fashion shows or community outreach, in order to create a desire for a service or product. Advertising must attract and hold the attention of readers, listeners, or viewers. Once again, satisfied clients are the very best form of advertising. So make your clients happy. Then have your clients work for you. Develop a referral program and a loyalty program in which the referring client reaps a reward. If you have some experience developing ads, you may decide to do your own advertising, or you can hire an agency or ask local newspaper or radio stations to help you produce an ad. As a general rule, an advertising budget should not exceed 3% of your gross income. Make sure you plan well in advance for holidays and special yearly events such as proms, New Year's Eve, and the wedding season. Make certain you know what you are paying for. Get everything in writing. No form of advertising can promise that you'll get business. Sometimes local circulars can work well. You must know your clientele, which types of media they use, and what kinds of messages attract them. Here are some tools you may choose to use to attract customers to your salon, spa, or barbershop. Newspaper ads and coupons. A website. If you don't have a large budget now, but your domain name, buy your domain name and keep that ownership current. You can set up a site very inexpensively, and as your business grows, you can build it to have many pages and features. A website is an easy way for new clients to find you through internet searches or friends sharing links. Email newsletters and discount offers to all clients who agree to receive such mailings. Always include an unsubscribe link. You can also purchase email lists targeted to your demographic to help you build your subscriber list. Website offerings, including those on your own website, social networking websites, and blogs. Direct mail to mailing lists and your current client list. Classified advertisement. Give away promotional items such as branded combs or retail packages like shampoos and colognes. Window displays that attract attention and feature the shop and your retail products. Radio advertising, television advertising, community outreach, volunteer at men's and women's clubs, church functions, political gatherings, charitable affairs, and, and on TV and radio talk shows. Donations of your services for local organizations like school fundraisers. Client referrals, in-shop videos promoting your services and products, an on-hold message featuring your business's best attributes. Many of these vehicles can help you attract new clients, but the first goal of every business should be to maintain current clients. It takes at least 3 visits for a new client to become a loyal current client. Encourage your staff to have their guests pre-book their appointments. Just because a client has visited the shop 100 times doesn't mean they will come again. By having a pre-booking system in place, you are guaranteeing future business. Once you have a loyal client base, it is far less expensive to market to that base. That is why you should follow up every visit to determine the client's satisfaction and personally contact any client who has not been in for more than 8 weeks. We're going to end this video there. Don't forget to check out my other videos. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you watching. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.